Man, what a fucking day it's been today. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, it was a rough day at work, man. For all my fellow carpenters out there, if there's any watching this, we had to move 50-foot trusses, and there was only me and two other guys there today. We had to move about, oh fuck, it was probably about 30 or a little more, and it took us all the way up until lunch to do that. Basically, you got to move them around to find the gables. I don't want to get too technical here with the terms, but to find the gables to shoot them together so you can set them on the house and they're already put together. So we had to move them around all the way until lunch, and then after lunch we had to start building on them. And then, like I said, there was only me and two other guys there. It was, I mean, we've had to do that before, but you guys know how it is. Like some days it just goes easier than others. Well, today was one of those days where it was rough. And what sucks is it was a lot of carrying stuff like this. So it was a lot of forearm and hand work. So don't be surprised if I start to bitch and complain and my forearms and hands are already getting sore or whatever, because it's bound to happen. Yeah, but you can't tell by now. They got the fucking lat pull down fix. That has me pretty excited, I'm not gonna lie. So I'm planning on, I might cut the sets back today, just considering what we did at work. You guys, you gotta factor stuff like that in. So since it was kind of a tough day at work, again, I'll play it by ear like I always do, but kind of as a guideline for now, I'll probably only do two heavier sets and then two sets like the back down sets like I've been doing. Because normally I've been doing like three heavier sets and then two on back and bicep. I think today I might only do two and two. Again, if I feel better or I just don't feel as sore, wore out as I thought I would, I'll do three and two. But for now, I think two of each will be probably get the job done. Yeah. So for anybody who didn't see the eclipse yesterday, dude. So you know how like it was only gonna hit a certain portion of the country. So only there's only a certain band where people could see it. And like I said, if you didn't travel or whatever to see this traffic here yesterday was fucking insane, man. It was insane. Like no, I live in a pretty small town, so traffic around here rarely ever gets super busy. But yesterday, just get through our town, at least whenever I was out, to get from the gym to my house, which usually only takes probably, I mean, you're talking maybe 10 minutes, probably not even that long. It took me like almost 30 minutes just to get home. It was fucking nuts, man. Like like I said yesterday, that's just kind of cool, but I'm glad it's over, honestly. I was like this close to getting road rage, and I know I'm normally not even bad about that. I normally don't get road rage, but yesterday it was bad. So let me do one more, well, maybe two more warm ups here, and then we'll get into these first couple sets. Let me get the old trusty straps out, because you already know after the day I had at work today, I'm gonna need these motherfuckers. I made a fucking rookie mistake. It's actually 2 days in a row now. 2 fucking days. Got no pre workout. And this is one of those days where it really would have come in handy to have some pre workout. Ah, fuck. I guess since I'm already 3 days in, 3 training days in this week, I might as well just use this as a detox week. I probably won't even use any pre workout the rest of the week. Wait till next week to start using it again. And I want to upgrade my fucking pre workout. I use that fucking cheap Mr. Hyde shit. It's like, I'm not even sure it's $20. I mean, it gets the job done, I guess, but I know there's better pre workouts out there. So yeah, I'll probably take this time to, you know, look, like I said, basically upgrade my pre-workout that I use. Yeah, so I was gonna do 2 more warm-up sets, but nah, one's good enough. I got enough for warm-up today at work, so we're gonna hop straight into this first set. I'm not gonna lie, man. It's I feel like a fucking kid in a candy store right now. Got the lat pull down machine back. This is by far my favorite machine to use for back, so I'm ready. Uh, uh, all right, that was a good first set. Almost a little too good. Shit. Now, you guys know me. I know I said probably just 2 heavier sets and 2 sets a little bit lighter. No, I'll probably, unless something drastically changes, I'll probably do 3 heavier sets. I just can't help myself. I just feel like, I don't know. Fuck, I don't know, man. It's one of those things where it's like, if I do 5 sets here, I want to do 5 on all my other back exercises. I guess I don't have to, but I just like to keep it. It's easier to keep track of how many I've actually done if I do that. I guess like always, I'll just play it by the set, but I really want to do 3 heavier, so that's what I'm gonna plan on doing. We'll see. Nah, fuck it. Let's do one more. That set felt way better than the first one. I'll do one more at that weight. Uh, all right. That's a good first 3 sets. Now I'm going to back it down. So I got it. Let me just say it like this. I'm going to bring it up like a couple notches. That's it. And then I'll do 2 more sets. You know, real quick. And honestly, I wasn't like super guilty of this, but I used to be kind of guilty. You can't be too afraid to lighten the weight a little bit because that's really where you can, again, you get that good hypertrophy. You can slow the reps down and actually really feel the muscles contract. Too many people come in here, and especially with machines, like you can't really ego lift on a squat because you'll go down and you're not fucking coming back up. But with certain machines like this lat pull down and the lateral raise machine, you can get guys that want to ego lift. And I get it, you want to fucking lift heavy, but it's a fine line. Again, I like to do it to where you do 2 or 3 sets heavier, and then you do a couple sets where you lighten the weight, and you actually get more of that mind muscle connection. So don't be afraid to lighten the weight a little bit, because I can almost guarantee these 2 sets right here will probably I'll get a better burn and just overall pump than I did in the first 3. I could be wrong, but if I was a betting man, I'd bet on these next 2 sets. Do that one more fucking time, and then we'll move on to some biceps. I want to clarify real quick when I said, don't be afraid to lighten the weight. That doesn't mean never lift heavy, because in order to get bigger, you obviously start to get stronger little by little. So, and how do you get stronger? You got to lift some heavy weight, but it's got to be a good balance of lifting heavy combined with a little bit lighter weight sets for good hypertrophy to build the muscle. You want to build strength and muscle to get the maximum results that you can. So again, I'm not saying my way is the best way, but the way I do it is kind of good for both. So yeah, I just wanted to clarify that, because then you'd have a bunch of people out here doing sets of 20 all the time, and that's not the same. It's not enough. You gotta lift heavy to get stronger, to get bigger. So all right, that did it. Let's move on to biceps, man. So I decided to just do the same thing that I did last week. So I'll do 2 sets on the heavier side, one arm each, go back and forth. And then I'll follow it up with another set, a little bit lighter. And then I'll do a 4th set, even lighter than the 3rd one. And I'll probably just call it there. I was going to try to do 5 to match the 5 that I did on lat pull downs, but again, I've said this countless times. My biceps don't need as much attention at the moment, so I'm just going to do 4, and then we'll move on to the back again. So yeah, that was that was brutal. I remember a while back, it might be like over a month now, but I was having this pain in my thumb and at the base of my wrist. It kind of come back just now on that set. Nothing crazy, but I felt it. So I'm gonna keep an eye on that, I guess. Damn. I'll try to do that one more time. Key word there is try. Whew. Okay. That was almost too much, I'm not gonna lie. So let's lighten the weight. I'll go up one notch, do a set, like I said, and then go up another notch and do a fourth set. Fuck. Alright, I'm gonna be upfront and honest right now. After I do this next set of bicep, I might not do any more bicep today because for some reason that tendon right here on the inside of my elbow, it's feeling it pretty good. Don't get me wrong, like the actual muscles in my bicep are feeling it good too. It's effective, but it's almost like a strain, almost like you know, oh, something more overtraining, pretty much. I don't know. I'll do one more and then I'll do my next back, and then I'll kind of see how they're feeling at that point. So it's kind of a toss up right now if I even do any more bicep after this next one. I really want to emphasize the stretch position. Slow and controlled. No, there's no sudden movements down there. Kind of load into it, get a nice stretch, and then flex it up. You don't want to do that with weight that's pretty heavy, like it's the first 3 sets that I just did. So not the same, a little more dangerous. Again, since this is a little lighter, I want to take advantage of that and get that good stretch. Oh man, I guess work just took that much out of me today, man. Because I am, and maybe it's the no pre-workout too. I am fucking crashing hard. Whew. You know what? The gains don't care. You still gotta fucking come in here and train. So unless I'm actually injured or physically ill, doesn't matter. I'm still gonna push as hard as I can that day. That's the thing. Not every day you're gonna be able to push as hard. Like today, I don't feel as good, so I'm still gonna push. It's just not gonna be as much as a day that I might feel better. I honestly think I'm just gonna do the back machine the one where I don't have to load the plates. Just one of those days. Since I'm feeling a little worn down today, I think what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna do 2 sets, single arm. Do 12 to 15 reps, and then same with the other arm. It'll be a little heavier. I mean, I guess 12 to 15 reps isn't really heavy, but compared to what I can do with both arms on this, that'll be at a heavier clip. So yeah, I'll do 2 sets like that, and then I'll follow it up with 2 sets where I'll do both arms at the same time. And again, that'll be pretty light even after the 2 sets before that. And even if I slow it down, I'll still probably get, well, I don't know an exact number, but it'll feel a lot lighter. So that's kind of what I'm thinking. I think for today, that'll be perfect because, again, I guess it's the no pre-workout combined with a fucking horrible day of work, and I'm just, I don't know, just not feeling. I don't know. I'm not feeling as good. It's not fucking the end of the world by no means, but just a rough day in the gym. So yeah, I think that, of course, that could change because I fucking always change my mind. I can't stick to a goddamn thing in here, but that could change. But as of right now, that's kind of what I'm thinking. That just don't make sense. I thought, since I'm not feeling 100% today, that'd be a little heavier. I don't know. It really wasn't bad at all. You know what? I'm not gonna complain about it. I'll fucking take it, man. Believe it or not, I'm gonna go up 20 pounds and then we'll do that one more time. All right, do a couple sets with both arms. Should be a little smoother doing it like that. All right, I'm gonna call good for this today. I do think I'm gonna do one more exercise for biceps, but I'm only gonna do a couple sets because really, I mean, honestly, only one set would probably be enough because it's a very effective bicep workout. So I'll do a couple sets. It requires a little bit lighter weight, so it's not gonna be overwhelmingly taxing. So yeah, let me get over there. All right. So basically, I mean, they're just seated static arm curls, nothing special. I've done them before. Sometimes I'll do them standing, other times I'll do them sitting. When I do them standing, it's usually when I feel a little better, which today, obviously, I've already went over. Not feeling at my peak right now. Or it's whenever I usually sit whenever I'm trying to make sure I don't cheat as much. So I only got the 40s, try to keep them pretty strict, and then I normally, hold it up, do 4, stop on that 4th one up here, do 4, and then I do that twice each arm. So total of 16 reps. You can go a little lighter weight and do more reps than that if you want. I wouldn't recommend going heavier though. I mean, you can. I just wouldn't recommend it. Not too bad. I'll probably just do one more set like that, and that'll be it for biceps. Yep. I just want to do those last 4 just for shits and giggles, you know what I mean? Felt like I needed to do it. All right, that is it for biceps. I'll probably just do one more exercise for back. What that'll be, I don't know. I was thinking, now this might be a quick thought. I might lose this thought fast, if you know what I mean. Doing some pull-ups to finish, but I don't know. I don't know if I'm up for that task today. So let me ponder on it a little bit, and then we'll get after it. All right, I guess pull-ups won today. So I'm going to, I don't know, just basically 3 sets, as many as I can get, and then we'll call it a day, man. Pretty simple. I think I'm gonna widen my hand width though a little bit. Had a freaking Amber Alert cut off my last video, so You guys only saw like the first 2 or 3 reps. I did like 14, I think, though. And then like the 15th rep was I called it a squirm rep because I had to fucking kick my legs to get it. So we'll just call it 14 because that 15th one was kind of, eh. So basically, try to do it again. Not too bad. One more. All right, you know what? Let's make this a quick little superset here. So, again, let me take you on a fucking journey over to the lat pull down machine, and I will do one final set here to well, let me kind of adjust the camera. That's good enough. Yeah, I'll do one final set here to kind of just cap off the back, and I don't know. I probably don't need to do this, but I just kind of feel like doing it. You know what I mean? All right, that's gonna be it, man. Let's go back there and try to find a spot and do some posing. This protein shake from this gym. So they put 3 scoops of protein in here, and then they throw peanut butter and God knows what else. Now I'm on my clean bulk. I haven't had this ever since I started to cut. Now that I'm on my clean bulk, I'm gonna get these every other day, probably, dude. They're so fucking good. But yeah, kind of a rough day today. I'm not gonna lie, it was rough. And honestly, I feel like my pump's not even the best, but it is what it is. I did talk for like 10 or 15 minutes before when I got done my left set, so that's probably why the pump. I mean, I don't know. You know, let's get right into it because I feel like if I talk too much more, it's just gonna get worse and worse. I think that's gonna be it. Yeah, that's gonna be it. I honestly, I could go for a nap right about now. Again, I'm just kind of reiterating what I've been saying. It, I mean, it just from the go today, from the jump, it was a rough day. Work and then, I mean, I guess considering all that, it was a decent workout. But yeah, I'm ready to get out of here. So that's gonna be it. I'll be back here tomorrow for legs.